Hello everyone, welcome to my channel English Crossroad. Today we will see the lesson Verghese Kurien I Too Had a Dream. This is the third lesson of the unit Values and Dispositions of Class 8 English NCERT Poorvi textbook. So, before going to the lesson, let's do this activity. Arrange the worldwide means of communication given below in the timeline provided. Share your answer. So, you see here telephone is given, email, postcard, telegraph, mobile phone, carrier pigeon. So, according to the timeline, which one is the first one? In ancient time, this carrier pigeons that is used thousands of years ago, the messages were sent with the help of carrier pigeons. Then it is telegraph. Okay, second one is telegraph. It was invented in 1830 to 1840. Morse code telegraph. Samuel Morse has invented this. Then we can say it is postcard. Okay, postcard. After telegraph, we have started sending letters through postcard, which was invented in 1860. After that, we can say is a telephone. Okay, after postcard is telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. Then mobile phone, this is fifth. Mobile phone, it was first demonstrated by Martin Cooper in 1973. Then last is here email, that is the sixth one. Email started by Ray Tomlinson. He has sent the first email in 1971. So this is the timeline of these communication. This you can write old pigeon, carrier pigeon, then telegraph, then postcard, telephone, mobile phone, and then email. The reason for change in the means of communication of over the years, what is it? Speed is very quickly we can communicate with each other, and we can send the messages to each other very quickly. So for that reason we have changed the means of communication over the years. The means of communication that you prefer to use and the reason for your choice, you can say communication through social media is benefits and precautions that one should take against its misuse. You can say that instant connectivity, isn't it? Instant connectivity is there. Then information sharing is very quick here. Learning and awareness helps in gaining knowledge. Then collaboration, that is easy. Platform for group work and projects and all, its collaboration is very good. Then creativity and expression, share your thoughts, arts, writing and ideas very freely in this social media. It's very easy. Then precautions, we can say privacy protection is there. Don't share personal details like address, phone number or password in that. Then verify information, avoid believing or spreading fake news. Cyber security, don't accept a friend request from strangers or click on any suspicious link. Time management, like you have to limit your screen time, don't let it affect your studies, health or sleep. Then respectful behavior, you should have use polite language, avoid bullying, trolling or hurting others. So in short, we can say social media smartly for learning and connection, but stay safe, balanced and respectful. So this is the activity. Now let's start the lesson. Verghese Kurien, Dr. Verghese Kurien. So he is writing a letter this grandson. My dear Siddharth. Siddharth is the name of his grandson. When did I write to you last? I have trouble even remembering. In today's fast-paced world, we have become so addicted to instant communication that we prefer to use a telephone. So he's saying that he forgot when he has written to his grandson, because nowadays we are using the fast way of communication. Addicted means one dependent on. Earlier we were sending a letter and we were waiting for more than 1 week to get the receive the letter. Then we will write the reply, post it, and the other will be receiving after 1 week. So it takes some time, but that letter was always with us. We can read whenever we want. We were reading it and we were enjoying it. We had a time like that. But nowadays, you children, you are not getting such type of. I don't think anyone is writing letter to others. Only in school you are writing formal letter, informal letter. Otherwise, you are not writing a letter and posting it, isn't it? So earlier we used to did it. Nowadays we are having mobile chat, WhatsApp, we are taking WhatsApp, sending the message, very quickly we are on the spot, the message is reached and we are reading it, isn't it? So it's very quick. So he's saying that instant communication that we prefer to use, we prefer a telephone. But speaking on the telephone only gives us an immediate but fleeting joy. Fleeting means what? Momentary or short lived. So this joy is only for some time, because when we are talking we are getting some joy, but after some time we will forget about it. So he's saying that talking in telephone is a fleeting joy. Writing is different. So he prefers writing. See here, he's saying that talking in a phone is a fleeting joy, but writing is different. Writing, even if it is a letter, not only conveys our present concerns and views of the events taking place around us, but it becomes a possession that can be treasured and reread over the years with great abiding pleasure. So he says that in the phone we are communicating, okay, we are communicating very fast, messages are sent very fast, but that is happiness we are having for a short period. But if we are writing a letter, we will be writing everything around us, and what all things are taking place we are writing. So it becomes a possession, that means it is with us. That letter will be with us when, till the time we need. We can take it and reread, means after reading again, if you want to read and enjoy, we will be taking it and reading. We will be reading the letter over the years. That means many years we can keep the letter with us, and we can read whenever we want to, and we can take that abiding pleasure. Abiding pleasure means a feeling of happiness that continues for a long time. So he says that reading letter is a feeling of happiness that continues for a long time. He is giving preference to the letter than the phone. You may not wish to read it all right away, but perhaps a couple of decades or more from now, you will pick up these jotting of mine again, and they will give you a deeper understanding of what I have done and the reason I pursued a life of service to our nation's farmers. So see what he is saying. You may not wish to read it all right away. That means sometimes you may not feel to read my letter now, but after decades means 10, 20, 30 years after, you may understand, you will pick up these jottings means these brief notes, that is brief letters which I have written. So you will take my jottings of mine again, and they will give you a deeper understanding of what I have done. So he's saying that now you are reading, okay, you will understand my letter, but after few years, after 10 years or 15 years, if you are taking this letter and reading again, you will have understanding of what I have written, what I have done, and the reason I pursued a life of service to our nation's farmers. So, why did I dedicate my life for nation's farmers? All this you will understand when you will read my letter again later. You will then discover in them a valuable reminder of the days just before the world entered the 21st century. So he's saying that now you may not understand that to that extent, but when you will read it later, at that time you may discover in them means in these letters, and what is the meaning of it, what are the things he want to say, share with him, all this you will understand later. And you may want to share my memories with those of your generation or even younger, to provide a glimpse of the world your grandparents lived in and knew. So, at that time, when you will read, you may feel to share what is written here, or what are my memories, or what are the things your grandfather had shared with you. You may like to pass it to your generation or younger generation, because at that time you will have you will value my letters more. I started my working life soon after our country became independent. So he started working soon after my country became independent. So when did our country India became independent? 15th August 1947. The noblest task in those days was to contribute in whatever way we could towards building an India of our dream. A nation where our people would not only hold their heads high in freedom, but would be free from hunger and poverty. So after independence, we have started building our nation, isn't it? Till that time, we were dependent on Britishers, and they were ruling us. So after getting independent, we started to, like, we are making a house of our own. so many things. We have from the foundation, the house should be made, then interior work should be made, fence should be made, so many works are there. Similarly, building a nation, you just think what all things we have to do to develop our country. So he's saying that I started my working, no, the noblest task in those days, that means when India got independent, the noblest task was to contribute in whatever way we could towards building an India. So we may be good in something else. All are good in something, isn't it? So to build a nation, what all contribution we can do, we should do to make our India of our dreams. A nation, our people would not only hold their heads high. Why we will hold our heads high? Because now we are the citizens of free India, but would be free from, and the other thing is we should be free from hunger and poverty. We are independent citizen. Also, we should see that the people should be free of hunger and poverty, isn't it? So to make such a country, what all contribution we can do, we should do it. A nation where our people could live with equal respect and love for one another. So he saying that a nation where our people could live with equal respect and love for one another. Citizens are free. We are building our India to a developed country. For that, what all things we need to do, we should do to make the people feel that equal respect and love for one another. A nation that would eventually be counted among the foremost nations of the world. Foremost. What do you mean by foremost? Leading. Okay. India should lead among the others. So it should be among the foremost nations of the world. We should develop to that extent that we are the leading country. It was then that I realized in humility that choosing to lead one kind of life means putting aside the desire to pursue other options. It was then that I realized in humility. Humility means what? Modesty, quality of being humble. We should be humble, okay? So it means that I realized in humility that choosing to lead one kind of life. So he decided that one kind of life means putting aside desire to pursue other options. Pursue means follow. So he should not follow any other option. He should try to serve for the country. He should keep all his desire aside. Aside means he should keep it aside. He should not concentrate on his desire, but he should concentrate on the development of the country. This transformation took place within me 50 years ago when I agreed to work for a small cooperative of dairy farmers who were being trying to gain control over their lives. This letter he is writing in 2005 to his grandson. Okay, so what is he saying? This after independence he started serving for the country, and this letter he is writing in 2005. This transformation took place within me 50 years ago, that means nearly after independence. Okay, when I agreed to work for a small cooperative of dairy farmers who were trying to gain control over their lives. So he agreed to work for this small cooperative dairy farmers. Okay, for them, he wanted to help them. So he started to work for this small cooperative dairy farmers. To be quite honest, service to our nation's farmers was not the career I had envisioned for myself. So envision means he imagined or expected something to happen in a particular way. He has never thought that he will be doing something for the farmers. Okay, this was not his choice. But somehow a series of events swept me along and put me in a certain time with a choice that would transform my life. So this was not his aim to become in his life. But slowly, because of some incidents, he was in this career now. I could have pursued a career in metallurgy and become the chief executive of a large company. He could have become executive of a large company or opted for the commission in the Indian army and maybe retired as a general working, or I could have left for the US and gone to become a highly successful NRI. So he could have been a company executive, general in the army, or highly successful NRI after going to US. Yet I chose none of these because somewhere deep down I knew I could make a more meaningful contribution by working here in Anand, Gujarat. So Anand is the name of the place. Okay. So he's saying that I had these many options, but I did not choose that. Instead of that, I thought that doing something, I knew I could make a more meaningful contribution, that will be a something more meaningful for the country he wanted. So by working here in Anand, Gujarat, he thought it will be more meaningful for the country. Your grandmother too your grandmother too made an important choice. She knew in those days life in Anand could not offer even the simple comforts from that we take for granted today. So she also chose the same. She knew in those days life in Anand, that means the in Anand in Gujarat, their life will not be of a comfort life. They will not get a comfort life there. However, she ardently supported my choice to live and work in Anand. So she also ardently means in a way that shows strong feeling. So she also supported her husband. That choice of a grandmother to stand by me has given me an everlasting strength, always ensuring that I shouldered my responsibilities with poise. Now, what is poise? In a calm and confident manner. You see, since his wife was supporting him, he was now getting more strength. Okay, he was given me an everlasting strength. That means now he is not at all scared of anything, because his wife was with him. She was standing with him, always ensuring that I shouldered my responsibility with poise. That means so he could do the responsibility with calm and confident manner. Why? Because wife was always in his support, so he was able to do his responsibility. Whenever I have received any recognition for my contributions towards the progress of our country, I always emphasize that it is a recognition of the achievements of many people with whom I had a privilege to be associated with. So, whenever he was getting a recognition, when he was being awarded for anything, he always remembered that it is not only his achievement but of many people with whom I had a privilege to be associated with. Means he was working with a group of people. So the achievements, whatever he was receiving, was also the contribution of these people. I would like to stress even more strongly that my contributions have been possible only because I have consistently adhered to certain values. Now, what is adhered? To continue to support. So, he is saying that the contribution, whatever he has made, was only possible because I have consistently adhered to certain values. That means he was having some values in his life and he was following it very strictly. Values that I have inherited from my parents and other family elders. So, from where he has got these values? From my parents and other family elders, he got these values. Values that I saw in my mentor and supporter here in Anand, Tribhuvan Das Patel. So, from his family elders, similarly, his mentor. What is the name of his mentor? uh, Tribhuvan Das Patel. He found this mentor where in Anand, Gujarat. I have of mentor means who was guiding him. Okay, mentor who is guiding him to do his work. I have often spoken of integrity as the most important of these values, realizing that integrity and personal integrity. So he was always giving what importance to integrity. What is integrity? Honest and strong moral principles. Okay, integrity means honest and strong moral principles. So he was always giving value for this, realizing that integrity and personal integrity at that is being honest to yourself. You should be always honest to yourself. We should not cheat ourselves. If you are always honest to yourself, it does not take much effort in always being honest with others. He is saying that Dr. Verghese Kurien is saying that if you are honest to yourself, then it will be easy for you to be honest with others also. We should not cheat anyone. I have often learned what I am sure you too will find out someday. So he's saying that what values he is sticking on, the same values his grandson will also stick one day. Okay, so follow that values. Life is a privilege and to waste it would be wrong. In living this privilege called life, you must accept responsibility for yourself. So he's saying that when we are living, we should accept it. We should accept the responsibility for ourselves. Always use your talents to the best of your ability and contribute somehow to the common good. So if we have some ability and talent, it should not be for only keeping for ourselves. We should not be selfish. We should try to contribute what we can do for others. That we should do it. That common good will present itself to you in many forms every day. So if you are doing good for others, it will in turn give something good for you in one or the other way. See, that common good will present, that common good means the good things which you are doing will present itself to you. That means it will bring something good for you also in many forms. Okay, it's not in one or two form, many forms it will be returning to you. See, we are saying, if you're doing good to others, others will do good for you. If you look around you, you will find there is a lot of waiting to be done. Your friend may need some help. Your teacher could be looking for a volunteer, or a community you live in will need you to make a contribution. So if we are looking around us, we will see different people have different needs. So what help you can do? Your friend may need you, your teacher may need you, your neighbors may need you. Everybody needs some or the other help. So if small help also, if you're able to do it, you should do it. I hope that you too will discover, as I did, that failure is not about not succeeding. So he's saying that to his grandson that failure is not about not succeeding. But what is it? Rather, it is about not putting in your best effort. What is the failure? It means if you are having a failure, that means you have not put your best effort there and not contributing, however modestly, to the common good. So if you're not doing your best effort, and if you're not putting the and if you're not contributing modestly to the common good, then you can have a failure. Otherwise you will never have a failure in life. You too will discover, as I did, that anything can go wrong at any time, and mostly it does. So it's not that we will not have any failure or something wrong. Yet there is a little correlation between the circumstance of people's lives and how happy they are. Correlation means a connection between two or more things. So he's saying that yet there is a little correlation between the circumstance of people's lives and how happy they are. It has seen that maybe a person is very rich if he is all having all the comfort, but if he is not well, if he is not having a good health, then can he be happy? No, he will not be happy. He is having everything in him with him, but he is not having health. Then he will not be happy. But a poor man, he may not have much money, but he is healthy. He is having a good family, happy family. Then he can be enjoying his life, isn't it? So it's not that everything will make you everyone happy. There are chances, there are circumstances. Between the circumstance and people lives also depend on how they are happy. Most of us compare ourselves with someone we think is happier. A relative or a person who is not your close friend, but you know them, or often someone we barely know. Barely know means we don't know. But when we start looking closely, we realize that what we saw were only images of perfection. Sometimes we think that yes, this guy is a very happy person. He is very happy in his life. Everything he is having. But if you are watching that person for a closely for some time, you will understand that he may not be a perfect person, and that will help us understand and cherish what we have rather than what we don't have. So with what you have, you should try to be happy with that. When others are having, suppose the my friend is having a big house, by saying that, oh, I'm not having it, I should not be disappointed, but I should think, yes, I have a small house, neat house, all the comforts are there, I should be happy with what I am having. If I am having a bicycle only, the other one is having a car, I should not think of the car, but I should think how nicely I can enjoy with my bicycle. I can go in the evening, in the morning, a ride. I can enjoy the beauty of the nature. So with what we have, we should be happy with that. Do you remember when you accompanied me at the magnificent ceremony in Delhi where our president awarded me the Padma Vibhushan in 1999? So he's asking, do you remember the time That means the Siddharth was also with Dr. Verghese Kurien, with grandfather. When he was receiving the Padma Vibhushan in 1998, received the award from president. With great pride, you slipped the medal around your neck, looked at it in awe, and asked me very innocently if you could keep it. So he's reminding the time when he received the Padma Vibhushan, this grandson, what did he do? He slipped it and the medal around his neck. And he was asking, he was a small child at that time, so he was asking innocently that, can he keep that award? You just think that Padma Vibhushan, the small boy want to keep. Do you remember the answer your grandmother and I gave you? We told you that, of course, this medal was yours as much as it was mine. So, since the small boy was asking, they replied that, yes, this medal belongs to him also. But that you should not be satisfied in merely keeping my award. The challenge before you was to earn your own award for the work that you did in your lifetime. So the grandparents said yes, he can keep the medal, but they also said one more thing, that is, he should keep in his mind that the challenges before him, he has to earn his own award. And why he will be rewarded? This is rewarded for the work he should do in his lifetime. That means in his life also he should do something like that, something great like that to receive. And in the end, if we are brave enough to love, strong enough to rejoice happiness, in another's happiness, and wise enough to know that there is enough to go around for all, then we would have lived our lives to the fullest. So, see this paragraph. What is he saying? If we are brave enough to love, strong enough to rejoice in another's happiness, that means if other people are gaining something or receiving something, we should also enjoy that moment. We should not be sad that, yes, I am not getting it, he is getting or she is getting. We should not think like that. But what should we do? We should also enjoy their moment. If we will do that, then we would have lived our lives to the fullest. That means we should appreciate others. We should recognize others' talents. We should give respect. We should give respect for them. We should accept their happiness. We will have our life to the fullest. I would like to dedicate these musings to you. Musing means thoughts on something one has been thinking about carefully a long time. So this about this he was thinking for a long time. That means we should be happy for others also. So I would like to dedicate these musings to you. So he want to dedicate this to his grandson Siddharth, and to the millions of other children of your generation in our country, in the hope that upon reading them, you will be inspired enough to go bravely out into the world and work tirelessly in your chosen field for a larger good of the country, for the larger good of humanity. So he's saying that if you are taking such type of thoughts, then not only you, the other children of your generation will also is giving this message to them also, in the hope that upon reading them you will be inspired enough. That means after reading this letter he will be so inspired to go bravely out into the world. That means he should start his life journey of doing something for the nation and work tirelessly. That means you should not be tired after doing something. If you are choosing any field, you have to work on it, work hard and do something for the country, for the larger good of humanity. That means it should not be done only for you, but it should be done for a larger good, means to the other people of our country. People should be benefited by the work which you are doing. So remember, rewards that come to you then are the only true rewards for a life well spent. So by doing good for others, by doing good for the people, if you're getting a reward, that is the best thing in your life. It should not be for something which you are doing for yourself. With my fondest love. So this is how he is writing a letter to his grandson. He wants to inspire him. grandfather, Dr. Verghese Kurien, is saying to his grandson Siddharth that live with honesty, simplicity, and integrity. Stay rooted in values. That means we should stick on it and always use education and hard work to serve people selflessly. You should not have a selfish mode, but you should serve the people selflessly. Then the rewards will be coming for you. The acceptance of the people is the biggest award which you are going to receive. So that's what in this lesson. If you understood the lesson, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any queries, please write in the comment box. Thank you.